Hi Gems, welcome back. It's Lorena. Today I want to introduce my 18 and 2018 project pan. I've seen a lot of people doing this and I thought that's actually a really good idea because last year I did a project pan that was only a few months long and I kind of felt that the time limit made it slightly more difficult to finish things up. You get tired, you want to rotate things, so I feel like a full year is like perfect. These are things I've had for a while that I just need to get through, but I don't want to have that pressure like I have to use it now, I have to use it now, because then you get bored, like I said, and you want to like switch things up. So I feel like a year is a really good time span, but some of these I've already made a dent into, some of them I've just had for too long, and so that's why I'm going to focus on trying to finishing them up. So yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with a couple skincare products. Two of them are masks. One of them is from Caudalie. I bought this, I want to say, over a year ago. Opened it like November, so it took a year to freaking open the thing because I was like, what are you doing with this Caudalie like pricey mask just sitting there? So I've used it a couple times. I like it. I don't love it. You guys know I love my Freeman Feeling Beautiful masks. They're like $5. They work super well. They detox my skin really nicely, balance it. I can use those like super often and it doesn't like irritate my skin. This one doesn't irritate my skin either. I just was using those so much that this got, you know, put on the wayside, and now I'm like, okay, that costs too much to let it go bad. So I'm gonna try to finish this baby up. It's quite a bit, and you guys know masks you want to take breaks from, but honestly I mask like 3 times a week. Like, it is one of my favorite things to do. So I feel like I can get through this if I just set aside my favorites at least once a week, you know? So we'll see. But there's the first one. The next one is for Sephora collection. It's their polishing mask, pore clarifying and smoothing. This has rice powder in it. This is one of those weird ones where like you apply it on your face, on your clean bare face, let it dry. It only takes like 2-3 minutes to dry, and then you kind of polish it off like the name implies. You literally like don't want to rinse it. You just kind of want to gently rub at your skin a little bit so that it kind of bunches up and like starts falling off. Definitely want to take this off over the sink because it does obviously pull off a lot of particles, but you're basically like removing all the dead skin cells from the top layer of your skin, plus, you know, kind of clear everything out. It's gentle, but it's still, you can feel a difference when you use it. So this one I just don't really reach for again, so I'm like, all right girl, let's use these ones up. They're just sitting there next to the other ones I reach for all the time. Alright, 2 makeup removers. Neither of these are favorites. Okay, this one I really won't use on my face. It's the Soap & Glory Peaches and Clean Deep Cleansing Milk. My face hates this, but I have been using it, as you guys can tell, to remove swatches, and when I'm doing my makeup I tend to put my foundation on the back of my hand or my fingers, so when I need to clear that off I'll just pump this, use a tissue, and remove everything. So I want to finish this up this year. And the other one, this one I have used a couple times, Lid and Lash Wash Makeup Remover from Bliss. This one is not my favorite, but I've gotten really bad about eye makeup removal, like not that I don't remove it, but I'll just use like a wipe or the makeup remover, like cleansing cloth, and I just feel like I don't take everything off completely, so that's why I want to use something that's specifically for the eye area to remove like all the mascara, all the liner, because I've been waking up a lot with like those dark circles under my eyes, like the raccoon eyes in the morning because you still had some mascara there, you know what I mean? So I want to stop doing that. So that's why I'm going to go back to this. It's not my favorite, but it doesn't burn my eyes, which is really important. Apparently my eyes are more sensitive than I thought because I've learned the hard way. There's a lot of them I can't use, but this one, no problem so far. So there we go. Moving along to our actual makeup. So I'm going to kind of go in order of how I apply things anyway. So primer, this one, Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer, is not a favorite, but I've had her for a long time, and at this point I might as well try to finish it up instead of just tossing it or giving it away because I'm stubborn like that. I don't like how this sits on my nose. My foundation always goes on patchy when it's on there, like, but it is good for like my cheekbone area, like my forehead, like for the T-zone where you get really oily, which includes my nose for me, but I'm going to skip it here. So I'm basically just going to use it on the rest of my face, like my chin and stuff, upper lip. Girl, it works on my upper lip. That area likes to get sweaty. And don't mind the mustache, okay? I haven't taken care of that lately, but I really want to get rid of this just because I've had it forever. I'm not using it, but I have made a little bit of a dent in, like I can feel a little bit of pocket of air, you know what I mean? Like you can feel the usage, but it's not enough, so that's got to go. I've got 2 foundations. One is the Tarte, what are you, Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation. This one I actually really like. I just haven't been reaching for it a lot, and so I'm like, okay, girl, you're about halfway there. Let's add this to the list. Let's get through it. Because you guys know it's so rare to finish a foundation. At least for me. I don't wear foundation every single day, so... But this one I'm like halfway there. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just add her to the list. So this one for sure. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. And this one actually is a little bit off for me. It's a little bit too orangey. So what I do, it includes the next project pan item. This is the MAC Studio Water Weight SPF 30 foundation. I like to mix these two together, so that's why I'm including them both. They're both about halfway there. This is my favorite mixer though. I use it with quite a few different foundations. Doesn't break up the formula, doesn't change them up. It just kind of lightens things to where it matches my skin better. So these two are what I'm wearing today. I really like the combo. I feel like it suits me well. So I'm going to try to finish them up because they're both, like I said, about halfway gone, and let's just get there, you know? Okay, moving along. So for powders, I actually have two, and it's kind of risky to include powders, I feel like, especially something like a translucent powder, but I'm going to go for it. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. This one really smooths your skin. I really like the way it makes my skin look, but there's so much in here that I kind of just want to make a dent. Like, I want to be able to see how much is gone, you know? I'm kind of there, but kind of not, so I just want to see how far we can get through her. The other one is also from MAC. I've had this for way too long, guys, like way too long. This was the first high-end powder I bought, I want to say like 6-7 years ago. I mean, it still has old packaging. But this is a mineralized skin finish. I'm in the shade medium. It's rubbing off. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm just medium. And this one, I made the mistake of using a damp beauty blender a few times on it. And it kind of caked up. So I don't know if you guys can see that's like some scraping that's been done because I had gotten it flattened out. I had seen quite a bit of, you know, progress on here, and then it just kind of caked up with the water, and I couldn't really get any powder out of it for a while, so I just kind of scraped that top layer off so that I can again just kind of get some powder, because for more that I would like rub my finger and nothing would come off of it. So I just want to finish this up. I've had it for way too long, so looking forward to finishing that. I've got a bronzer. This is from Physicians Formula. You guys know this was like the end all be all, the like holy grail. This and the Marc Jacobs limited edition one that came out last year. Both smelled like coconut, were both super popular, but this is the one I went for. And honestly, a lot of the ridges are flattened out, so I'm just excited that I made progress, and I'm like, yes, I can get through this thing. I can. I'm gonna make it. So that's why this is in here. Not because I don't love it, not because it isn't amazing, just because I'm already so hyped up about the damage I've done that I'm like, let's keep this going. Like, I've never finished a bronzer. Let's at least hit pan, you know? So excited for that. Then I have two blushes. Again, I've had these for a really long time. First, from MAC, this is a shade Stay By Me. And this one I'm including because I can already see kind of a dip, so if I could just literally hit pan, I would be so excited about it. Yeah, like, I don't know if you guys won't be able to see, but I can see that there's like a little ridge going in there. So again, I'm just excited about the progress that I can see, and I'm like, let's keep that going. So there's that one. This one I've had for way too long. This is Molokai from Cargo. This is my favorite peachy shade, and I just, yeah, again, I can see some progress going on there, and I'm like, you know what? This is one of the first ones that I bought from a high-end brand, so let's get through him or her. Let's just let it go at the end of this year. I'm determined. So those two blushes, and I did include one highlight because I'm crazy like that. No, because this one surprised me by how much I liked it last year. This is the Clinique Chubby Stick, and I like to use this as kind of a primer for my powder highlight. Like, I use this as a first step and then powder on top. So I used this today with the highlight from the Pure Cosmetics little trio that came in this month's BoxyCharm. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it below, girl. But yeah, so this one I've actually used quite a bit. Like, I don't know if you guys can see. I have to roll it up couple times to get it to come up, so that's exciting. I have about maybe 1/4 inch depth in there, so I'm really excited about how much I've used, and I want to see if we can finish it. Well, maybe not finish it, but at least get halfway through it by the end of the year. So that's how much I have left, and we shall see at the end of the year how much progress we make. But so far so good. I am excited. I might just make a little line with like a Sharpie to show where I started, but there we go. Alright, one brow product. This is from L'Oreal. It's the Brow Stylist Little Duo. This is in the lightest shade, and honest to goodness, I don't like the wax. I never did, so I haven't touched that in months. But I already hit pan in here, and I'm just like, you know what? Let's keep using it up. Let's see if we can expand that pan or possibly finish it. I doubt I'll finish it. I don't reach for this every single day, but I do reach for it a lot, so that's why I'm including it. I just want to see how much further we can get that pan to go. So yay for that. It is what I used today. And it's a great shade for me, so why not? Okay. One more face product. It is the Rainforest of the Sea Marine Boosting Mist. I'm about here with this one, and I really love the scent, and I really just want to finish it up. Like, not that I don't love it, it is a really great booster, but since like I stopped working and whatnot at Sephora, I just haven't really been setting my face. Even when I was working there, I realized like I really don't use my setting powders that much, or setting sprays that much, so I just kind of want to get back in that habit. Yeah, so that's why that's in there. Alright, 3 eye products and we're done. So first off, I have one eyeshadow from ColourPop. This is Kush. This was a limited edition shade, and I have a backup, so that's why I'm like, girl, you need to get on that. You can see, or I can see, that it kind of has a dent in there. I've used it quite a bit. I have it on my lids today. It's beautiful. I love it, but I have a backup, and I just need to, you know, get on that. So that's why this is in here. Another one, this is one that came out God knows how long ago. This is the And God Created the Woman palette from NARS. This is at the point where the packaging is like no longer matte. It became sticky and weird, but then it just kind of went away. I don't know what happened there, but I've had it for so long, I barely reach for it, and every time I do, I swatch them and I'm like, but I do like these colors. Now that I swatch it again, like this one was my favorite, but pigmentation is not quite there. This one's really pretty. This black is really, like, a lot of them are really pretty, and I just never reach for her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to add this to the list because I just need to get on that. Like, why am I holding onto a palette I'm not using? So, I mean, I could say that for a lot of the palettes I have, but this is one of the oldest ones that I kind of just want to, you know, feel better about letting go at the end of the year. So, there's that. The last one, this one kind of hurts my heart. This was for sure my first high-end palette. I bought it like when it first launched, when like the hype was fresh, when it was like on, you know, like on point, like everybody and their mother had to get their hands on this palette. I got it so long ago. I actually got like the first rendition when they had the actual eyeliner, not the brushes. So yeah, the dual-ended liner. Yes, I am talking about the OG, the Naked. That's right. This one I've literally, for way too long, Virgin I've hit pan on, but everything else is just kind of there. And I did use it quite a bit. I loved this palette, but obviously it's been set aside for too long. So I want to hit Virgin's pan a bit more. I want to see if I can get through Naked and Buck, and then a few of the others. I know I really, really liked this one here. It is Toasted. I don't like Half Baked. It's one of the more popular shades. I don't like that gold on my eyeballs. It becomes really orange. But like Sidecar was really pretty. Sin is really pretty. I really enjoyed, what is this? Hustle in the outer corner. So I know there are shades that I like. I know I can use it. I just need to set my mind to actually reaching for her instead of going past her to like the other palettes I have, you know? So again, this one I will probably even keep just as a like sentimental thing because I'm weird like that. You know, but I just need to get some use out of this before kind of retiring her and setting her to the side. So that's it. Alright guys, and that is my 18, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yep, okay, just making sure. So yeah, let me know if you're doing a project pan as well. Have you tried one before? Are you good at it? Are you bad at it? Like I said, I did pretty well last year, but I felt like the time constraint was just a little bit too short. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you have any suggestions on any of these products? I'd love to hear them. Thank you again for watching and supporting my channel. Don't forget the usual, click the like and subscribe so you can stick around for more, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.